Good morning and welcome to Falcon TV. It's Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. I'm Nadia along with the rest of the FTV crew. Democrats introduced a resolution calling on Vice President Mike Pence to make the 25th Amendment to remove Trump from office. The 25th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution says that if the president becomes unable to do the job, the vice president becomes the president or acting president. This amendment has been invoked 6 times. Only 3 of these invocations were related to presidential succession. Most notably, the 25th Amendment, Section 3, was invoked when Presidents Ronald Reagan and George W. Bush underwent minor medical procedures. Democrats want Pence to use Section 1, which has never been used, not even when Nixon resigned. The transition was different from what is being asked in this situation. In fact, in the more than 50 years since the Constitution was amended to create a way to remove a president unable to do his job, the process has never been triggered. The resolution calls on Pence and the cabinet to declare that the president is unable to successfully discharge the duties and powers of his office. Pence has not shown an interest, however, at this time. The resolution, however, failed to get unanimous support, forcing a full House vote yesterday. What are Republicans saying? While a growing number of Republicans have denounced Trump's actions, there is not broad gap support to remove Trump. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, R. Khalif, said it would be better if Democrats and Republicans worked together to facilitate the peaceful transfer of power from Trump to President-elect Joe Biden.
So with everything that is happening, what does the president's approval rating look like? President Donald Trump's job approval rating has plummeted, trying the lowest point of his presidency, following last week's mob attack on the U.S. Capitol. In a new poll released this week, 33% of American voters said disapproval how Donald Trump is handling his job, a dramatic drop of 11 percentage points since December when 44% said they approve of his job performance. 60% of voters disapprove of his job performance. However, this rating of 33% was also at the level back on August 2nd, 2017. The drop to that point back then came after the Senate rejected Trump's attempt to repeal the Affordable Care Act, and Anthony Scaramucci was removed as White House Communications Director just 16 days into the job. Among Democrats, 94% disapproved of Trump's job performance and 4% approved. 71% of Republican voters approved of Trump's job performance while 20% disapproved.
Speaking of acts and caring, despite stimulus help, fewer than 4 in 10 Americans could pay for an unexpected $1,000 expense such as a medical bill or car repair. Americans in the spring and summer of 2020 were able to set aside money in their savings account and pay down debt thanks to the financial boost from the government. But by the end of 2020, personal depositable income have fallen sharply from the boost given by the CARES Act. That means millions of households entered the winter months with less financial flexibility. Even as the pandemic rages across the U.S. and employers cut jobs in December, there is a discussion of offering Americans another $2,000 stimulus as Trump pulls back in December. Earlier this week, the District of Columbia Mayor Muriel Bowser asked Americans not to come to Washington for Biden's inauguration, fearing violence and the spread of COVID-19. Bowser said, "Our goals right now are to encourage Americans to participate virtually and to protect the District of Columbia from a repeat of the violent insurrection experience at the Capitol and its ground on January 6th. Bowser said her administration requested the federal government declare a pre-emergency disaster declaration. Bowser asked that the Department of Homeland Security extend the period for special security for the inauguration to include Monday through January 24th. The Chief of National Guard said that 10,000 National Guard troops would be in Washington, D.C. on January 20th for the inauguration. Well, that's all for today. So from me and everyone here at Falcon TV, have a great day.